Ocean City has won the toss and has deferred to the second half. At this time, I would like to direct your attention to the home end zone cheerleading area where our very own Grant Johnson will be playing the national anthem. Let's hear it one more time for OAKCREST, Grant Johnson.
Landing where OAKCREST and Ocean City are going to meet in a West Jersey Football League / Cape Atlantic League game. Ocean City comes into the game with a record of 1-0. They defeated Absegami 49-7 last week. And OAKCREST lost their opener to Atlantic City 40-0. OAKCREST will receive the opening kickoff. Ocean City won the toss, deferred to the second half. And then Ocean City ended up getting a situation where there's not much of a win factor here, but the sun is still out, and the Ocean City receivers will not have to deal with that in the first half. So we're set to go here. OAKCREST all in blue with the gray numerals. Ocean City with the white jerseys, the red pants, and the red numerals. Of course, this is not a championship season in football. There's no champions being determined by the West Jersey Football League or the NJSIA at this point. It's the only sport in the fall that doesn't have an NJSIA championship. In fact, as it stands now. And kicking off for Ocean City is Brendan McGonigal. He was 7 for 7 on extra points last week. 5'11", 150-pound junior. And OAKCREST with 3 deep backs. Julian Frank right in the center. Ocean City and OAKCREST ready to go here on OceanCitySports.com. And here comes the kick. It's right to Frank, taking it at about the 9 or 10 yard line. Looks for room up the middle, but there's nothing there. He stopped at about the 20.
Catch and carry for about 7 yards.
Actually, that was C.J. Hamler on the return. So it's 1st and 10 for OAKCREST. And it looks to be about the 20-yard line. That sun reflecting off the field is making some of the yard lines difficult to see. So OAKCREST starts on about its own 20. Now, their starting quarterback from last week's game is hurt. Nassim Respis is going to be the quarterback to start this game. He takes a snap and hands off. Cutting off the left side is Hamler. Looks like he's got a couple of yards. Ocean City closing in defensively.
Tackled by a few Red Raiders.
Gain of 2. Second and about 8. Joel Thompson threw for about 140 yards against Atlantic City, the sophomore quarterback, but apparently suffered a shoulder injury and isn't available today. So Respis to take the snap. He's got receivers to the left and right. Back throw. Has some time now, being chased. A little quick flat pass is incomplete. So it'll be third and about 8.
Hamler falls to the ground, incomplete.
Respis was nailed right after he threw it. 3rd and 8. He comes to the sideline to get the play. OAKCREST is the only Cape Atlantic League football team that didn't have a single player returning this year who scored a touchdown last year. The only player on this year's team that scored last year was kicker David Connolly, and he was pretty effective. He had a 36-yard field goal last year that was the 3rd longest at a Cape Atlantic League school. 3rd and 8. Empty backfield. Respis back to throw. Scrambles. Tries to go up the middle, and he's stopped.
Respis,
so it's a punting situation.
Stopped by number 33 for the Red Raiders.
Brad Jamison
4th and 8.
in on the tackle.
Falcons are setting up the punt.
4th and 10. OAKCREST to punt. And back for Ocean City, Jack Hogue and Jake Schneider. Connolly, as we said, is the kicker. He's in the shadows. And a flag.
Flag on the play.
It's against OAKCREST.
False start to the Falcons.
So a 5-yard penalty. Doesn't change much, just moves them 5 yards further back. 4th and 15. Ocean City will be at Cedar Creek next Saturday. Here's the kick. It's a high floater. Fair catch called by Schneider, and he's got it at about the 41-yard line.
Kick is caught around the 43-yard line by number 21.
So Ocean City will take it on the 41 of OAKCREST. With 10:20 remaining here in the first quarter. Game brought to you with the best wishes of everyone at Calvi Electric in Atlantic City. Encourage you to get out and support your favorite high school team each and every week. Of course, tickets are limited, but do your best. Wide slot to the left for Ocean City. Wing back on the right side. H-back. He's in motion. And keeping the ball is Rapetti. He rolls out to the left. He's got a first down and goes out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
The ball and rushes for about 12 yards.
Rapetti scored a touchdown last week against Absegami. Scored 7 of them last year. So he can run with the ball. Raiders are going to split. Brady Runner to the right. Going to have trips to the right. Gavin Parto in the slot.
Timeout is called by the Red Raiders.
Ocean City's going to use a timeout here with 10:09 remaining in the first quarter. Maybe not too sure about what they were going to do in that offensive set. It's not too late to go to Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th Street in the Boardwalk in Ocean City. Wonderland is open tomorrow and Sunday from 1 until 6. Remember to save your unused tickets because you can use them. They'll be good next season and on into infinity. The summer continues through next weekend. Or this weekend, rather, tomorrow and Sunday at Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th in the Boardwalk in Ocean City. Visit them online at Gillians.com. All right, trips to the right for Ocean City. Rapetti he shifts his back to the right side. Play action, quick pass is caught by Schneider. Schneider's got room. Race down the left sideline, and Jake Schneider has scored.
Pass to Jake Schneider, number 19. results for the moment.
Jake Schneider takes it in from, call it 28 yards, his 15th career touchdown. And Joe Rapetti, who threw one last week, with his 22nd career touchdown pass. So Ocean City on the board quickly. Extra point attempt coming from Brendan McGonigal. As we said, he was 7 for 7 last week. In his career, he is 51 for 56, and this one's high enough. But it's no good. The extra point is wide, and Ocean City's lead holds at 6-0 with 9:59 remaining in the first quarter, and the Raiders will kick off. McGonigal with a rare miss on the extra point will do the kicking. Gets the signal, and here we go. End over end kick. Taken at about the 10. And some room. Breaks through a tackle. Gets it out across the 35 to the 37.
Able to gain about 25 yards after catching the kickoff. So
a nice return by Shamar Gonzalez, a 5'11", 175-pound senior, transferred in from Florida, where he played last year. So 1st and 10, OAKCREST on its own 37-yard line. Back to the right. Play act. No, he keeps the ball and going to be stopped short of the line of scrimmage, or maybe may have spun to the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle for Ocean City is Sean Mazzatelli. May have gained a half a yard on the play, so it'll be, we'll call it 2nd and 9. Respis, who also plays wide receiver, and would probably be at wide receiver if Joel Thompson was healthy. Gets the play from the sideline, brings it in. Receiver wide to each side. 2 tight ends. Nobody else in the backfield. Back to throw, looking left, puts it way up in the air. 2 defenders, but nobody could get to it, and it's incomplete.
Pass intended for number 6. Aldrich Doe, just out of the reach.
So it's 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9 for OAKCREST. Kevin Smith in his 10th year, 43 and 50 at Ocean City. Eric Anderson of OAKCREST in his 5th year, 15 and 25. Now the Falcons are going to send 3 receivers to the short side, to the left. Nope, they're going to move one of them. Hamler's going to go out to the right. Back to throw. Fires over the middle. It's caught at the 40. Short of the first down, though. He gets out to the 43-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 43-yard line.
Again, Mazzatelli in on the tackle. So it's 4th and about 3. And they're going to punt the football, looks like. Yep, here comes Connolly onto the field.
Junior David Connolly back punt for the Falcons.
And Ocean City sends Jake Schneider back. They only have 1 guy back, so they're going to come after this a little bit maybe. And they do, but he gets the kick away, floats it downfield. Schneider lets it roll. Rolls right to him, so he picks it up at the 22 and takes off down the left side. He's out across the 40 at the 50. Cuts it back nicely. Still going. Schneider out of bounds and stopped inside the 20-yard line. He didn't want to return. Well, he wanted to return it, but he was giving up on it because it was so short. But it bounced right to him. No defenders were there yet. He said, what the heck? And he takes off and gets the ball inside the OAKCREST 20-yard line.
We'll start 1st and 10, just inside the 20.
7:52 left in the first quarter. Ocean City on top here, 6-0. Joe Rapetti brings the offensive unit onto the field. He's got a receiver to each side. Now the shift from the tight end and the H-back. And Rapetti keeps it right up the middle, and he's got a first down at about the 8-yard line.
Rapetti keeps the ball, takes up the middle.
Well, we said he's got a first down. Let's see if they agree. Yes, they do.
About 9 yards.
Now, first and goal on about the 8-yard line. Rapetti, high snap, handles it off the left side. The ball comes loose. Looks like OAKCREST got it.
Handoff to number 32. Loses the handle. The ball is on the ground and recovered by the Falcons.
So the first turnover goes OAKCREST way. First and 10 for the Falcons. Looks like they are at about the 8-yard line.
First and 10 on the
Ocean City turned the ball over twice in the first quarter last week before taking off on a 49-7 win, but certainly not a positive sign for the Ocean City coaching staff. OAKCREST is going to have a wide slot to the right. And keeping it right up the middle for a couple of yards is Respis.
Mike Gray at the stop of Nassim after a gain of
Mike Gray makes the stop for Ocean City. Picks up about a yard. Call it 2nd and 9. Still inside the 10-yard line. Spread out crowd here on both sides. People trying to stay 6 feet apart. Families sit together. Masks, all the precautions. Trying to get around the outside, and looks like he got a first down. C.J. Hamler, the 5'9", 152-pound senior. You'll see where he went out of bounds. Yep, he got the first down. OAKCREST first of the game.
Ball spotted at the 20-yard line.
And the ball is on the 20. Just short of the 20. Looks like it's at about the 19, actually. First and 10. Slot to the right. Might be 3 receivers out there. And the ball is on the ground. A bad handoff by OAKCREST, and Ocean City recovers the fumble. Looked like Gray or Mazzatelli. They may have both been on top of it, but Ocean City returns the favor and takes the ball away. There was also a couple of turnovers by Absegami last week. I think there was 4 or 5 turnovers in that game. But Ocean City takes over here on about the 11-yard line. With 6:18 left in the first quarter. Rapetti back to his left, slot to the right, back to throw, throws over the middle. It's caught by Schneider, and Schneider is in for the touchdown. Delayed signal. So they've thrown twice to Jake Schneider, and he's got 2 touchdowns. Rapetti now with 22 career touchdowns. Schneider with 16 career touchdowns. Though one of them last week was on an interception return, the other 15 as a pass receiver. Here comes McGonigal to try the extra point out of Rapetti's hold. Good snap, ball down, kicks high enough. This one's good.
Extra point is up and good.
So Ocean City has a 13-0 lead halfway through the first quarter here in Mays Landing.
Remaining in the first quarter.
For Jake Schneider, he's got 90 now in his career at Ocean City. Their school record is 97. And Rapetti with 2 touchdown passes here increases his. He set the school record last year with 20. He has 22 career touchdown passes now. The school record is 30. So that combination, both approaching school records. Here comes the kick from McGonigal. It's a short one toward the sideline, taken on the run at about the 20, 25-yard line and out across the 30.
About the 35-yard line.
Ball's going to be spotted
Up to the 30.
at around the 30. Call it the 29-yard line. OAKCREST starts on their own 29. It's hard to see the lines because of the sun, but you can see where the first down marker is lined up. Respis awaits the snap. He's got a back to his right, receivers to each side. Takes the snap, hands it off. Oh, it's loose again. That option play is shaky. So a loss of maybe a yard on the fumble, but they got it back. 2nd and 11. Keep in mind that Respis was penciled in as a wide receiver playing at quarterback because of the injury to Joel Thompson, their sophomore quarterback who threw for 140 yards last week. Hamlin's going to be to the left of Respis. He's got a wide slot to the right. Takes the snap, drops back to throw. Quick pass to Hamler in the left flat. And he's stopped there.
Respis pass is complete to C.J. Hamler for minimal gain.
Good pursuit by Ocean City. Jamison was there. Matt Christie. The 7 top players on last year's team in tackles are all back this year, and Jamison and Christie among them. 3rd and 14. Receiver split to the right, slot to the left. Respis alone in the backfield. Under pressure. He knew it right away. Just tucked it under, and he goes down. So OAKCREST will punt again.
Rhodes with the sack. Drives the ball back, bringing up a 4th and long for the Falcons.
Ball back at the 14-yard line, make that the 19-yard line. But a punting situation, and Connolly comes on. Schneider and Hogue at about the OAKCREST 45, awaiting the kick. 2 small but shifty runners. Connolly takes the snap, has time, but gets it off the side of his foot, and it goes down the sidelines out of bounds, just outside the 40.
Connolly's punt goes out of bounds approximately the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders.
They're going to spot the ball in the 41. 3:30 remaining here in the first quarter. OAKCREST had 3 talented players, more than 3, but 3 specially talented players last year that all graduated. Amari Andrews, Angel Casanova, and Nasir Dunlop. That trio was comparable to some of the best trios at any school at the Cape Atlantic League. But they're gone, and there's a lot of holes left. The young team. Hands the ball off to Insera, looks for room, and brings the ball inside the 35-yard line for a gain of about 6, maybe 7 yards. Insera scored twice last week against Absegami.
Goes to number 45, Jake Insera.
Second and about 3 or 4 yards to go.
By number 72, Cameron Rodriguez.
Raiders will have a slot to the left. And Sarah to the left of Rapetti. Now he shifts to the right side. And gets the ball again. Drives straight up the middle. Inside the 30 for a first down.
Able to gain enough yards for a Red Raider first down.
5th for Ocean City. Rapetti checking the sidelines. Ocean City lines up quickly for a play, and then they check the sidelines to see if they're going to shift them based on where the defense is lined up. Gavin Pardo split to the right, slot to the left, 2 backs in the backfield. They give it to Wilson. Wilson trying to get to the outside, cuts it back at the sidelines. He's got room down the sidelines, and he's in for the touchdown.
Handoff to number 6, Jacob Wilson, is good for another Red Raider touchdown.
About 28 yards on the carry. And Jacob Wilson is in for the score. .2:15 left in the first quarter. Ocean City now up 19-0. And McGonigal will kick the extra point. Ball is down. The kick is up. It's high enough and good.
McGonigal's kick is up and good.
So Ocean City on top here, 19-0, with 2:15 remaining in the first quarter in Mays Landing. Shore True Value Hardware in Summers Point hopes that you'll continue to shop locally. They offer friendly service and expert advice at Shore Hardware. They'll do anything to help. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. till 7 p.m., Saturdays until 6, and Sundays from 9 until 4. Help is just around the corner at Shore True Value Hardware, 515 New Road in Summers Point. Phone 609-927-6464. Visit them online at shorehardware.com. This is the earliest game of the day, but there's more games. 6 o'clock, Bridgeton's at Cumberland, Mainland at Absegami, Egg Harbor Township at Atlantic City, St. Augustine's at Millville, opener for the Prep. Vineland open their season at Hamilton, Woodstown's at Buna at 7 o'clock, Clayton at Lower Cape May, St. Joe at Pleasantville, and Shalleck at Middle Township. So there's a lot of football scheduled for tonight. Tomorrow, Holy Spirit is at Cedar Creek in an interesting game, too. That'll be a noon start. By the way, in that St. Joe Pleasantville game, St. Joe lost to Holy Spirit last week. They'll go into the Pleasantville game probably as a favorite, but should Pleasantville pull off the upset, it would be the first time St. Joe has started a season 0-2 since 1973. They will be the favorite, but and by the way, you can listen to that game on 97.3 ESPN. Here's the kickoff. It carries down inside the 15-yard line and out across the 25 to maybe to the 25.
Shamar Gonzalez takes the kickoff and returns it about 10 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
So OAKCREST will start
inside the 25-yard line.
Well, call it a 24, the way they've got the chains lined up. Falcons trying to get something going, trailing here 19-0. They huddle up at the sideline and then come onto the field. Ocean City does the same thing at the start of a possession. It's going to be trips to the left. Respis waits the snap. And he keeps it. Doesn't go anywhere. Good penetration by Ocean City, and they didn't buy the fake. Loss of maybe 3 on the play. Call it 2nd and 13.
Backfield for a loss of 5. It'll be 2nd and 15 for the Falcons.
Respis gets the play on the sideline, brings it in. Long time here in the huddle in preparation for this play. Rasmus with a back to his left. Trips to the right. Gets the snap. Quick swing pass out in the flat. Tries to, now does spin nicely around the defender and is driven out of bounds at the sideline by Jamison. C.J. Hamler on the reception. But they only gained a couple of yards, so it's going to be third down and about 13 yards to go. OAKCREST will host Buna next Friday here at 5 o'clock. Ocean City, as we said earlier, will be at Cedar Creek on Saturday. Trips to the right. Back to the left. Back to throw. Sees some room left. Throws on the run. It's out there, but a little too long. Trying to get it to Julian Frank. 5'9" junior. He was covered, but he had a step on the defense. Difficult pass to throw, running left and throwing with the right hand. And coming off the field limping is Aldridge Doe for OAKCREST. Connolly, to punt. As we said, Connolly scored 18 points for the Falcons last year. 12 extra points and 2 field goals, and that 36-yarder that he kicked was the third longest of the year in the Cape Atlantic League. Here's the punt. This is a soft floater. Gets a nice roll. It's inside the 45, and Ocean City will start on its own 44-yard line.
44-yard line will be 1st and 10 for the Red Raiders at the start of
and that's the start of that's the end of the first quarter. They will start on the 44, almost a 45-yard line as we begin the second quarter. Ocean City on top here, 19-0. Winning teams know that the key. Waiting the snap. It's a little high. Rapetti gets it down. The kick's high enough and good. So it's 26-0. McGonagall's 3 for 4. And with 11:20 to play in the first half, Ocean City's on top here by a score of 26-0. Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center is an exercise facility that encourages people of all ages and fitness levels to join and feel better. The center has a saltwater pool, strength and conditioning equipment, cardio machines, and aerobic and water exercise classes. The Aquatic and Fitness Center is open weekdays from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays from 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. There's special precautions during the pandemic. Please phone 609-398-6900 for more information, or visit ocnj.us/recreation online. And don't forget, a gift certificate to the Ocean City Aquatic and Fitness Center makes a great gift. So 89 yards is a quick addition in 3 passes from Rapetti to Schneider, and 3 touchdowns. As the 2 guys, as we said, who are approaching school records, are off to a great start here. Here's the kick. And it's taken at about the 8-yard line. Hamler trying to get some room, and he stopped short of the 20. Most touchdown passes in the game is 5 by Chris Curran against Cumberland in 2009. And the most receiving touchdowns is 3, so he has tied that record. A whole big list of people: Dave Slaughter, Joe Myers, Rick Lipford, Scott Lipford, Bob Shalcross, and Brandon Lashley. Add the name Jake Schneider to that list. He's caught 3 touchdown passes in the first half to tie the school record for touchdown receptions in a game. 1st and 10 for OAKCREST at its own 17-yard line. Trying to go up the middle. There's a flag on the play. Stopped at about the line of scrimmage. So that flag actually stopped the play.
A false start called on the Falcons.
A 5-yard penalty. It'll be 1st and 15. Wait a minute. They haven't stepped it off. Second penalty against the Falcons.
Penalty is declined. It'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
I know you could decline that. They've declined the penalty. So it's 2nd and 10. Respis with the ball, being chased, grabbed, and thrown to the ground by Mike Rhodes. Back inside the 10.
Met in the backfield by Mike Rhodes. Driven down for a loss of 8 on the play.
Rhodes led the team last year in tackles for losses. He also led the Cape Atlantic League in basketball in block shots. So he's aggressive and agile. Lost back to the 10-yard line. So it's 3rd and about 18. OAKCREST with a single first down, trying to get something going. And of course, they're without their starting quarterback. And Nassim Respis is taking the snaps. The low snap, he digs it off the ground, just gets it away, and the pass is a little off target. He was hit just about the time he released it, trying to get it to Marcus Holcomb White, 6'3", 207-pound tight end. So it's a punting situation for OAKCREST, and they're punting from their own end zone. Ocean City ranked number 8 in South Jersey, the online 25. Only 2 other Cape Atlantic schools are ahead of them. Number 1, St. Augustine, and number 7, Holy Spirit. Here's the snap. Connolly has time. Floats it downfield, and Ocean City lets it roll. They get some good rolls, but the Ocean City's been able to scoop them up and do something with them. This time they couldn't. It goes out of bounds on the OAKCREST 45. And Ocean City takes possession with 9:20 left in the first half. 6th Street Pizza and Grill is open daily from 11 a.m. till 7 p.m. at 6th Street in the Boardwalk in Ocean City, right at Gillian's Wonderland Pier. 6th Street Pizza and Grill not only serves varieties of delicious pizza, but hot and cold subs, salads, hot dogs, and their special Angus burgers. And they have free delivery and daily specials. Phone 6th Street Pizza and Grill, 609-525-0022. And check the lunch specials and other deals on their Facebook page. They're right at 6th and the Boardwalk in Ocean City. Here's a handoff up the middle and running room inside the 35 to about the 33-yard line for Sean Mazzatelli.
Julian Frank on the tackle of number 29, Sean Mazzatelli.
7th first down for Ocean City. They're on the 33-yard line of OAKCREST. Mazzatelli is replaced by Wilson. Jacob carried it 2 or 3 times last week and did well. Here the keeper by Rapetti up the middle. He's got room. Rapetti's inside the 10. He's inside the 5 and brought down at about the 1-yard line.
Stopped just short of the goal line by number 8, Kyrie Jackson.
Joe Rapetti with an impressive run. Looks like they're going to be at about the 2 or 3-yard line, actually. But and a flag comes in late.
Flag on the play after.
That's the definition of late. Unsportsmanlike penalty. Well, he didn't indicate against whom. Against OAKCREST. So they'll get half the distance. Take it down to about the 1.
Ball will be placed half the distance to the goal line.
First and goal for Ocean City at about the 1-yard line. Raiders make a substitution. Wilson's still in at the running back position. They'll run 3-4 people in throughout this season at running back. Wilson's to the right of Rapetti. Receiver to each side. Wilson gets it, and he's in for the touchdown.
Jacob Wilson gets the handoff and pummels his way into the end zone.
Second touchdown of the game for Jacob Wilson. This one from about a yard. And Ocean City has a 32-0 lead with 7:40 remaining in the first half. McGonigal to kick. Good snap, ball's down, the kick is up. Good rush by OAKCREST. Almost got to it, but it's up and good by McGonigal. And Ocean City has a 33-0 lead and will kick off with 7:40 remaining in the first half. Remember, if it gets to 35 in the second half, that clock will continue to run. Shoppy's is even better online. You probably visited their showroom at 1031 Shore Road in Linwood, but at Shoppy.com, you can select and design your own trophy or award and order it right there. Shoppy's also has a complete line of unique gifts. Remember, you're not presenting the finest trophy unless you're presenting a Shoppy trophy. Phone 609-653-1684 for Shoppy's since 1921. It's known all over the Delaware Valley, Johnson's Popcorn on the Ocean City Boardwalk, specializing in delicious caramel corn. You can get Johnson's Popcorn individual servings all the way up to 3.5-gallon tins. Johnson's Popcorn, 1368 Boardwalk in Ocean City. Phone 1-800-842-2676 and have your popcorn shipped to you. They're also online at johnsonspopcorn.com. Johnson's Popcorn, since 1940. They sponsor our scoreboard, but there's no other games right now. Here comes the kickoff by McGonigal. Ocean City with a 33-0 lead. No, 34-0 lead, excuse me. Kick comes down inside the 10, and looking for room is Hamler, and he brings it out across the 25 to about the 26-yard line.
For his men. With a few Red Raiders, it will be 1st and 10 for the Falcons, the 26-yard line.
First and 10, Ocean City. The Raiders lead 34-0. The ball's at the 26-yard line. Falcons huddled up. It's like Dean Jones to the right of Respis. The running back position. There's a slot to the right. He gets the ball and brings it about to the line of scrimmage. Mike Rhodes at the bottom of the pile. Dean Jones is a 5'8", 166-pound sophomore. Spells his first name with 2 E's. 2nd and 10. Jones still in there to the right of Respis. Slot to the right. Respis back to throw. Looks over the middle. The pass is incomplete. Try to get it to Aldridge Doe. A little bit behind him.
Just outside the reach.
So it's 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 at the 26. It's a tough start for OAKCREST. I mean, Atlantic City was red hot. They had a transfer quarterback who threw for 4 touchdowns last week, and they couldn't handle him. And they lose it 40-0. The one bright light is their sophomore quarterback throws for 140 yards. And now this week they're playing against a pretty good team with a pretty good passing attack, and their quarterback's out. Respis gets the snap. Under pressure. Spun to the ground by Mike Rhodes.
Respis met in the backfield again by number 52, Mike Rhodes. And
so
90,
it will be a punting situation.
Able to cover the
Clock runs down inside 6 minutes. We're halfway through the second quarter in Mays Landing. David Connolly is on. And right at the 50-yard line, Jake Schneider and Jack Hogue. Schneider has already scored 3 times. His 3 receiving touchdowns, as we said, ties a school record. But the school record for total touchdowns in a game is 6 by Kevin Sinclair. Here's the punt. Pretty good one. Fair catch called at the 49-yard line by Hogue. And Ocean City will start in its own territory at the 49-yard line with 5:10 remaining in the first half. If you live in Cape May County and you're having problems with an appliance, your next call should be to Ulmer's Appliance Service. Dryers, refrigerators, ranges, washers, dishwashers, disposals, you name it, Ulmer's can repair it, and they service most major brands. Ulmer's Appliance Service, offices in Ocean City, Wildwood, Seaville, and Sea Isle City. There's one close to you. Phone 609-399-4398 for more information. Ulmer's Appliance Service. Ocean City set to go. Rapetti passes out in the right flat. Downfield, running room down the right sideline, inside the 30 to about the 25-yard line. And it's a first down for Ocean City. That was Gavin Pardo with a big catch and run. 5'9", 162-pound senior. 9th first down for Ocean City. Rapetti having a big game here. I don't think he's missed. Back on either side this time. Slot to the left. Rapetti gives it to Wilson. Wilson cuts it back off a hit. He's at the 20. Avoids another tackle. He's down inside the 15-yard line.
Wilson able to duck and weave in 11 yards for the Red Raiders.
Duck and weave is a good phrase used by the PA announcer here. So it's a first down, number 10 for Ocean City. And the Raiders are just outside the 10-yard line. Well, actually, they're out to the 14, it looks like. Rapetti gives it to Mazzatelli, and he's going to pick up 3 or 4. 3 or 4 Falcons wrap themselves around him. So they were ready for that play. And included among those 3 tacklers was 6 foot, 387-pound senior Angel Fisher, nicknamed Snacks. Gain of maybe 3, 2nd and 7. Rapetti keeps it and dives inside the 10 to about the 7 or 8 yard line. Oh, he's going to be about 4 yards short. Call it 3rd and 4. Ocean City checks the sidelines. So they're going to make a substitution. Mazzatelli comes out. And Jack Hogue checks in. Hogue had a big 4th quarter against Absegami when a lot of substitutes were playing. Back to throw, Rapetti. His pass at the goal line is caught for a touchdown. Right at the... Is it... Brad Jamison made the catch. It looked like he was right at the goal line. He was never tackled. And a quick signal by the officials. And Ocean City has another 6 points. 4th touchdown pass for Rapetti. And here's McGonigal on again. Ball is down. The kick is up. It's high enough. And good. So Ocean City has a 41-0 lead here with 2:38 remaining in the 2nd quarter. And Joe Rapetti has 4 touchdown passes. Storage Inn is a family-owned business started more than 3 decades ago. They're at 9th Street and West Avenue in Ocean City. The Storage Inn has over 40 different sizes to meet all your storage needs, both personal and commercial. The Storage Inn is open 7 days a week with 24-hour, 7-day security. Call 399-609. Don't forget that. 609-391-1416 for the Storage Inn. Also located in Egg Harbor Township, or visit storageinn.net. Their managers are on site to assist you. The Storage Inn of EHT and Ocean City. OAKCREST will receive the kickoff with 2:38 remaining here in the first half. And unless the Falcons score, the second half will start with a running clock. Means it'll only stop for timeouts, scores, and injuries. McGonigal to kick. High and short and out of bounds. Hit that with the side of his foot, and it'll come out to the 35-yard line for OAKCREST.
Ball will be placed on the 35-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Falcons.
I'm looking back. I think that's OAKCREST's best. No, they started the second possession of the game on their own 37. Start this one on the 35. I don't know. Maybe they're not going to take it on the 35. Coach is out on the field, huddled with the officials. And I'm not sure what that was all about. But it doesn't look like they're putting the ball on the 35-yard line.
Correction, there's a spot foul. Ball will be placed at the 27.
Ball's at the 27-yard line. Explain that. Respis on the run, cuts it back. He's across the 30 and almost brings it out to the 35, but it'll be second down.
34-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play.
Gain of about 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. The ball on the 34-yard line. Down near 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Receivers left and right. Respis waits the snap. He's got it. He's running an option, and he's brought down in the backfield before he could get it off. Jim Pacifico, the 5'11", 202-pound junior, makes the tackle for Ocean City. So it's 3rd and 9 with a minute and a half to go in the first half, but Respis brings the play in from the sidelines. Split wide to the right is Doe. Receiver left, back to the left of Respis. Takes a snap. Quarterback draw up the middle, and he gets a little bit of yardage across the 30 to about the 32, but short of the first down. 35 seconds left, clock running. Under normal circumstances, Ocean City would call timeout, but with a 41-0 lead, it's an unnecessary gesture, so the clock might run out here. It's going to be close. Connolly comes on. And back for Ocean City, Tim Waller and Jack Hogue back around their own 40. And they don't have to punt. So the clock runs out on the first half here in Mays Landing. A big first half it was for Joe Rapetti and Jake Schneider. Rapetti threw 4 touchdowns, 3 of them to Schneider, 1 to Brad Jamison. And Jacob Wilson scored the other 2 touchdowns. And the Raiders lead it 41-0 at the half. And we'll be back with the second half of this game between OAKCREST and Ocean City. But first, let me tell you, if you or somebody you know hopes to continue playing sports in college, Bill Shallcross at Crossover Productions can help. Bill can assist you in putting your best foot forward with a professionally produced highlight video at an affordable price. All sports are welcome, and no job is too big or too small. Bill Shallcross has more than 25 years of experience. He looks so young, though. He's been recording sports events forever and creating edited videos. Call Bill at 609-513-8950 to talk about putting together a video presentation that will get colleges interested. Crossover Productions, producing quality video since 1991. Ocean City leads 41-0. We'll be back with the second half. Football game between Ocean City and OAKCREST. Ocean City leading 41-0 as we start the second half, and the Raiders, who deferred after winning the coin toss, will get the football. But keep in mind, once the clock starts, it won't stop unless somebody calls timeout, somebody's injured, or somebody scores. Ocean City with two deep back around their 15-yard line. And Dave Connolly to kick. It's short. It's going to come down about the 23-yard line and out across the 35 to about the 33-yard line. So Ocean City will start, make it to 39. Well, they haven't spotted the football yet. I don't know if the trainers come onto the field, but the player they were coming on for is up on his feet. So we'll see what happens here. Ball is on the 39-yard line. Ocean City on its own 39 with a 41-0 lead. And they have substituted. Raleigh Gunnels checks in at quarterback, sophomore. And bouncing off a hit and finding a little bit of room up the middle is Jack Hogue, 5'7", 138-pound sophomore. He picks up about 5 yards on a play.
After a gain of 5 yards.
Now they're repositioning Kyle Hendricks. Gunnels awaits the snap. Hands it again to Hogue. This time he breaks into the open. He's inside the 45 and spun down at about the 40. This is kind of what he did in the fourth quarter against Absegami when both teams were substituting heavily. And I think it earned him more playing time in this game and probably in the future.
Good tackle, open field tackle by one of your Falcons.
11th first down for Ocean City. They're on the 40 of OAKCREST. Hendricks splits to the left. Gunnels takes the snap, hands it off. Here goes Hogue again. He's at the 30. He is tripped up at the 30 and falls down to about the 27 or 28-yard line. We'll see where they officially spot it. In on the tackle was Shamar Gonzalez. That senior transferred from Florida. 12 first downs for Ocean City. Raiders bring Elijah Cochran in at running back. He gets the ball, has some room up the middle. He's inside the 15 and down close to the 10, maybe inside the 10. He is inside the 10. So another first down.
Gives the Red Raiders another first down.
Cochran scored his first varsity touchdown last week. He's a 5'10", 188-pound senior. And now timeout is called.
Timeout is called by the Falcons.
8:45 remaining in the third quarter, and Ocean City's on top here, 41-0.
Ocean City with the
Since 1981, the Trofa and Coggins families have offered the best in car care at OAKCREST, 1635 Haven Avenue in Ocean City, right next to CVS Pharmacy. There's also OAKCREST 2 at 100 Stagecoach Road in Marmora behind ShopRite. At OAKCREST, they'll hand wash your vehicle, both the interior and exterior. They also have an automatic car wash, self-service bays, and vacuums. OAKCREST, 1635 Haven Avenue in Ocean City. Phone for an appointment at 609-398-8482. They also offer free pickup and delivery. OAKCREST, something special for your vehicle at a price that fits your budget. Ocean City, first and goal on the 8. Gunnels keeps it and dives inside the 5, down around the 2. Riley, has a great football genes. His father, his uncle, his cousin, all good football players. His grandfather, also named Riley Gunnels, played in the National Football League, played at the University of Georgia. Gunnels hands the ball off the left side, and a touchdown for Elijah Cochran.
Jake and Sarah takes the ball into the end zone for the Red Raiders.
So the Raiders increase their lead to 47-0. With 7:46 remaining in the third quarter. McGonigal to kick. He missed his first one, but he's kicked 5 since, and he gets this one.
And it is good.
So he's 13 for 14 so far this year, and incidentally, in the overall career picture among Ocean City kickers, he now has 57 extra points. And the only person ahead of him is Dan Kennard with 81. In this game today, he passed Chris Curran and Matt Chilla. So Brendan McGonigal, who's only a junior, is already number 2 all-time in extra points kicked at Ocean City High School. And with the 4 touchdown passes, as we said, Joe Rapetti, who's not in the lineup right now, moves closer to the school record of 30. He has 24 for a career. Need a sign? Well, you need Captain Charlie. Captain Charlie uses Blue Water Graphics and Cape Signs to create signs for real estate and other businesses. They do construction site signs and window lettering for your business. They can also provide the lettering for your van, truck, car, or boat. You reach Blue Water Graphics at 609-823-8891. And Cape Signs at 856-506-0610. Signs, banners, vehicles, windows. They can supply whatever lettering you need. Blue Water Graphics and Cape Signs. Here's the kickoff. Walsh doing the kicking. And it comes down at around the 20. Room down the left sideline, and out at around the 30-yard line is where OAKCREST will start.
Taken back to the 25. Actually to the 31.
So OAKCREST will start on about its own 32-yard line. Clock running down around 6:20 left here in the third quarter. Absegami has scored on the Johnson's Popcorn scoreboard. They lead Mainland 6-0. Mustangs turned the ball over on the first play of their first 2 possessions. Here's a running play. There's a flag on a play. Respis gets a first down out across the 40, runs out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. But there's a flag and a holding penalty against OAKCREST.
I'll let you know if I can grab someone else. Okay. Holding on the top.
Shamir Brown ran 50 yards for the touchdown for Absegami. And they lead Mainland 6-0.
Unfortunately, there was a hold on the play. That'll drop the Falcons back.
So a penalty against OAKCREST nullifies that nice run by Respis. And they're looking at first down from about the 15. Looks like right on the 15-yard line. So about 17 yards to go, 18 maybe. St. Augustine leads Millville 7-0 also on the Johnson's Popcorn scoreboard. Respis rolls right, passes downfield, and it's caught at about the 29-yard line by Shamar Gonzalez, 5'11", 175-pound senior. It's about a yard or two short, maybe 3 of the first down. I'm sorry, of the original line. So it's second and about 13 on the completion. Receivers left and right. Respis keeps up the middle. Drives through a tackle and gets it out to the 40-yard line.
Respis with the QB keeper.
Excuse me.
Brings up a third and manageable for the Falcons. Brought down by number 24, Sam Williams.
Atlantic City and Egg Harbor Township have played a scoreless first quarter. And in probably the biggest game in South Jersey, Cherokee leads Woodrow Wilson 7-0 at the end of the first quarter. All on the Johnson's Popcorn scoreboard. So the ball is out close to the 40, just about touching the 40. It's 3rd and 3, call it. OAKCREST trying to get something going here. Respis rolls right, being chased. Finds a man, but the pass is just underthrown. Diving attempt by Gonzalez. So it'll be 4th and about 3.
Brings up a 4th and short for the Falcons.
Fourth and 3. Looks like they're going to go after it. Clock's already down to 3 minutes. We'll get home in time to watch Garrett Cole pitch. Fourth and 3. OAKCREST goes after it here. A back to the right of Respis. Slot to the right. Receiver to the left. He pump fakes and keeps. He's hit, but drives ahead. Picks up a yard or 2, but he's going to be short.
Respis brought down just short of gaining the first down. Red Raiders will take over 1st and 10, the 43-yard line.
So Ocean City takes over at the OAKCREST 41, it looks like. Maybe 42. Make it 42.
I'd like to thank our 2 cheerleading coaches, Mrs. Cesar and Mrs. Kramer, for all their hard work with our Falcon cheerleaders.
So it's 1st and 10 Ocean City at the OAKCREST 41-yard line. Raiders again with many substitutes. Gunnels and Whistle. Whistle stopped the play.
Snap penalty.
Noah Murray was on the carry, but Ocean City jumped. First penalty against the Raiders. So it'll be 1st and 15. First and 15, Ocean City on the 46-yard line of OAKCREST. Gunnels takes a snap, Hands it off. And Murray, running left, makes the, picks up, well, it gets back to the original line of scrimmage, picks up about 5 yards.
Red Raiders able to gain back those 5 yards.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ocean City on the OAKCREST 41. Gunnels again hands it off to Murray, going right. He's spun to the ground at about the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10 coming up.
28, Noah Murray able to gain 1.5 yards, 2 yards for the Red Raiders. Brings up a 3rd and long situation.
That's the end of the third quarter here at OAKCREST Field in Mays Landing, with Ocean City on top 48-0. This game brought to you with the best wishes of everyone at Calvi Electric in Atlantic City, who encourage you to get out and support your favorite high school team each and every week. It's not too late to go to Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th on the Boardwalk in Ocean City. Wonderland is open tomorrow and Sunday from 1 until 6. Remember to save your unused tickets. They'll be good next season. The summer continues through the weekend at Gillian's Wonderland Pier, 6th on the Boardwalk in Ocean City. Visit them online at gillians.com. And things are always happening at the Ocean City Free Public Library, but with caution. Masks are required for entry. Patrons must enter through the atrium and are limited to 1 hour in the library. You can learn to play bridge, improve your cooking and computer skills. It's all free, plus books, magazines, internet access, homework help, and much more, including virtual fall concert series every Friday. Ocean City Free Public Library, 18th and Simpson in Ocean City. All right, Ocean City with a 3rd down play. Hogue trying to bounce it to the outside. He's chased down, grabbed at the line of scrimmage, and he won't get that 1st down yardage.
Murray met by a flock of Falcons. Able to get back the original line of scrimmage.
So it'll be 4th
and
and about 10, maybe a little more than 10 for Ocean City. Not going to send the punt team back on. Doesn't look like. Players checking the sidelines. Oh, there's a penalty.
Penalty on the play. Personal foul on the Red Raiders. Brings up a 4th and very long.
So Ocean City had a personal foul after the play. So they definitely will punt the football. Fourth and about 25. They finally got enough players on the field. Snap, knee high. And it's toward the sideline, but taken at about the 19 or 20 yard line.
Gonzalez takes the punt off the bounce.
Gonzalez on the return.
For a short gain. Falcons will take the ball. 1st and 10.
So OAKCREST will start
4-yard line.
Right inside its own 25. With less than 10 minutes to play. Now, once again, next week, Ocean City will be at Cedar Creek, noon on Saturday. And we'll have that game for you. We'll be streaming it live on OceanCitySports.com and also broadcasting it on 97.3 ESPN. And OAKCREST hosts Buna here next Friday at 5 o'clock. Receiver to the left, slot to the right. Resmus waits the snap, hands it off. And a little bit of room up the middle. Still on his feet. and out to about the 38-yard line. First down. He was hit so hard his helmet came off.
First down for the Falcons. It'll be 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line.
So the first down for the Falcons is their second. Had one or two called back. 1st and 10 on the 37-yard line. Trips to the left, receiver to the right. Quick pass, cutting into the middle is Shamar Gonzalez. He's across the 40 to about the 43-yard line.
Miko Dawkins brings up a 2nd and 5.
Spotted at the 42-yard line, 2nd and 5. Give Respis some credit here. He's filling in for Joel Thompson, who had 140 yards passing last week. He's hurt with a shoulder injury, and Respis has never played football before, let alone the quarterback position. And here he gets the snap off the ground and gets across the 40 to the 42, probably a half a yard short of the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd down for the Falcons.
Third down and a little less than 5. Ocean City in control from the start. Two teams exchanged turnovers in the first quarter. Raiders have 3 turnovers now in the first quarter of their first 2 games. Here's the option. And it's he makes the pitch down the left sidelines is Dean Jones, and he's got the biggest play of the day for Oakcrest to the 30-yard line. That might have been a forward pitch, but that's fine. It's a forward pass. Don't forget all the stats will be online over the weekend at OceanCitySports.com. The full box score of this game and the two game totals for Ocean City. So 1st and 10 Oakcrest at the Ocean City 30. About halfway through the fourth quarter, and the Falcons are getting something going. They've been outscored 88-0 so far. They'd like to get on the board. Something to help them get ready for Buna. Pump fake by Respis. He's going to run. He's got room. He's got the first down the right side. Points out a block, and he's driven out of bounds at about the 11 or 12. It looks like.
18 yards on the carry.
Another first down.
Gives the Falcons another first down.
1st and 10 at the Ocean City 11. Respis in the huddle after talking to the coach on the sideline. 1st and 10. Repositioning people. They're going to make trips to the left, receiver to the right. Respis gets the snap. He's looking to throw. Throws over the middle. The slant is behind the receiver and incomplete. It'll be a 2nd down. It does not stop the clock because of the 48-0 lead. The clock will continue to run. It's down inside 5 minutes now. Plenty of time for Oakcrest down this close. 2nd and 10 on the Ocean City 11. Joe Rapetti finished the game. Hasn't played in the second half with 4 touchdown passes, 1 short of the school record for a game. And Jake Schneider caught 3 of them, which ties the school record for the touchdown receptions. Neither one of them have played in the second half. Here's a corner pass, and it is intercepted. And he's going to bring it out to the 20. Down the left sideline, across the 40, and out to the 43-yard line. That was Tim Waller who picked that pass off deep in the end zone. 5'9", 153-pound senior. And he was trying to do a Brandon Lashley, who brought a kick back 105 yards 2 years ago. But he stopped outside the 40 at about the 42-yard line. And Ocean City will take over there. Traditionally, you probably want your defensive back to knock that pass down. Intercept the pass and go down, take the touchback. But it's 48-0, and he did make a nice run out of it. Out to the 42. Clock running at 3:35. First and 10 for Ocean City from their own 42. Gunnels takes the snap, keeps it, and is going to be hit for a loss. Loss of about 2, back to the 40.
Riley Gunnels dropped in the backfield. Looks like David Connolly was in on the tackle. Brings up a 2nd and 12 for the Falcons.
2nd and 12 for Ocean City.
Might have been,
at the 40. They finally got everybody lined up here now. Slot to the left. And they hand it up straight up the middle, out across the 50 for a first down. Nice run by Noah Murray, the 5'10", 188-pound senior. Scored a touchdown against Absegami last week, which was his first varsity touchdown. 14th first down for Ocean City. The ball's on the 46-yard line. And ball handed off to Murray. And he scrambles to get to the 45-yard line.
Able to get back to the line of scrimmage and gain half a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
So it's about just under 10 yards to go. 2nd down play. Gunnels gets the play from the sidelines. And gives it to the offensive line. Receivers left and right. And a flag.
Flag on the play. False start.
Ocean City.
The Red Raiders.
Jumped the gun.
It'll be 2nd down and 14 coming up.
So it'll be 2nd down, just under 15 yards to go, but the clock's down to 1:15, so there's probably only 1 or 2 plays left in the game. It does fly by with a running clock. There's no doubt about it. And Gunnels hands off into the line. There's nothing there.
Number 15, Marcus Lee, in on the tackle.
3rd down coming up. Under a minute. This will be the last play. Cochran may have gained a yard, may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage. Ocean City will run one last play here and then celebrate their 48-0 win. And they hand the ball off. Murray gets it to almost the original line of scrimmage. 4th and 11 with 12 seconds left, and that's going to be it. So another running clock victory for Ocean City as they defeat OAKCREST here 48-0 after winning last week 49-7 over Absegami. And all the scoring was done. Elijah Cochran scored a second half touchdown, but Ocean City led 41-0 at the half. 4 touchdown passes for Joe Rapetti, 3 of them to Jake Schneider, 1 of them to Brad Jamison, 2 touchdown runs for Jacob Wilson, and then Elijah Cochran scored in the 3rd quarter, 6 extra points by Brandon McGonigal. So the Raiders are 2-0. OAKCREST falls to 0-2. Ocean City will be at Cedar Creek next Saturday at noon. We'll have it for you not only here on OceanCitySports.com, but also on 97.3 ESPN. Special thanks to Dave Bennett and everybody at OAKCREST for their hospitality. And, of course, Bill Shawcross, the man at the controls, bringing you the great pictures. Final score again, Ocean City beats OAKCREST 48-0. And don't forget, there's lots of other football tonight. You can listen to 97.3 ESPN for the St. Joe Pleasantville game that kicks off at 7 o'clock. And if you go to primeevents.net, they can link you to the Cherokee Woodrow Wilson game, which you can watch live and so forth. Of course, if you're watching this on after the fact, those games will still be up there for you to check out. Final score again, Ocean City 48, OAKCREST 0. We'll talk to you again next week.